Hey everyone, I'm here today with Laracon India organizer and creator of many things. So let me just let you introduce yourself.
So yes, for everyone, my name is Vishal Purohit. I'm a tech entrepreneur. I love building products. So there's a product called LaraCopilot. I founded the product, which is also the gift coming through the community itself. I call it more like the community loop. And then on top of that, I'm also founder of Devlin.ai.
Before we talk about LaraCopilot, okay, VitaCloud, that's yours. How long have you had that company?
So we are 13 plus years old company working in Laravel for sure. Along with that, different product-based solutions. We are an expert with SaaS, building SaaS products. That's what our all expertise is all about.
Right.
And yes, I love building products.
That was going to be my next question is how did you go from just, VitaCloud to this LaraCopilot? Like what caused you to create this? Was it solving a problem for you or something else?
So what happened that in time of era and time of AI, we keep getting a lot of inquiries from customers. And at the same time, we had to build the MVPs. We had to build like the boilerplates. So earlier we created our own boilerplate. But then like a team mentioned that in time of AI, why don't we build something which actually can create an MVP entirely built with Laravel, only for Laravel, including backend, frontend. Because earlier we were using Lovable, but Lovable just gave good designs, but not the code itself.
Right.
Then we thought that how about we create something like that? And we are always of an opinion that the community is something which is part of the inception of the products. So during Laracon India, our team started gathering feedback from all the developers, all the people from community, and we got around 600 plus waitlist during the event. And then we thought that if this is the noise of community, then there must be a solution out of it. So this is how the product inception got started. And then we start getting more and more interest. Then our team started working with AI. And finally, we launched in Laracon US, where actually we loved everyone started creating a projects. So that's how the bird.
That's sort of the origin story. So for those that haven't checked it out yet, what's sort of like a high level overview of what it is? Like if I've only heard of LaraCopilot but haven't actually looked at the website yet, why should I go look at it and tell me the selling points? Why do I need to go look at this?
Yeah, so I can say that LaraCopilot is AI-powered solution built with AI for AI, where you can create your entire MVP, right, with the help of just single prompt. And at the same time, you can see the preview of not only your front end, also along with the back end. In single lines, I can say that to create your MVPs better, faster for developers.
Right.
If you have an idea, if you don't want to spend more time, and if you want to have like a code base ready along with the front end, back end, by seeing also the preview at the same time,
Yeah.
then this is the platform where you should go. So a lot of people like just come on the site, they do sign up, and then they write like, I want to create my personalized website. I do this is my LinkedIn URL, blah, blah, blah. And at the same time, they get not only their front end site, but also their calendar, schedules, everything integrated with the admin panel. So that's how actually it's pretty good working so far.
Technology wise, was it super hard to build?
1 year ago, we released the initial version and it was built, you don't imagine, less than 300 hours.
Oh.
So it's totally like a vibe coding.
So you were able to get it coded up pretty quickly, and then after that point, it was like we have something, and then you just kind of built from there into.
So in the era of AI, like any tool can generate the code, but not every product or tool can create the system or product. So that's the main challenge. And that's why we built the LaraCopilot.
Right. So sort of back end wise, like while you're creating this, did you like run into any like major issues or problems that you had to work around?
Yeah. So one of the major issue is like for each project, you have to install the Laravel, you have to do the configuration part, you have to give the standards, you have to give the standard practice, like what needs to follow. So like everyone don't know like how to figure it out. So they don't need to care about those things because LaraCopilot itself defaultly done that kind of jobs.
Right.
You don't need to set up the Laravel itself. You don't need to configure it. LaraCopilot is configured on behalf of you.
So tell me about so when you run LaraCopilot, it not only does like you give it a prompt and it comes back with stuff, but go a little deeper. It gives you screenshots or visuals, an admin panel, sort of talk through that a little bit, what all it does build for you.
Yeah. So it's not, as I mentioned earlier, it's not like generating the code. It's all about just maintaining the structure, maintaining the boilerplate, maintaining the Laravel default standards. In a Laravel ecosystem, there is nothing like AI-based tool where we can just set up the web container and we can just preview the things.
Yeah. And so watching some of the videos and stuff, the web preview stuff is pretty awesome. Like you can see it all right in there. But then you got another feature coming out, or it's already out, where you can use another app to control it or to ask questions. Am I thinking about that the right way?
Yeah, that's what like we were planning in the future. But right now, like you can just give a one prompt for the just initial creation, and if you have like a recurring question and answer, then it will understand and it will update or modify the things according to user's requirement.
Ah, okay. Yes, yes. What about like, have you seen any like crazy stuff built with it that you can share? Or I guess that's not under NDA. Like, have you seen a lot of crazy stuff that's been the community's building with the product yet? Or
Yeah, I think so far more than 5,000 plus projects has been created along with the users, and some of the people created the stock markets, the trading platforms.
right?
Some of the created multilingual horoscopic projects. Some of people created their own CRMs. Some of the people created e-commerce shops. So there are plenty of projects being created. Some of the people created different kind of calculators as well.
Right.
So some lot of people just created games over it.
One of the guy has created the website for his girlfriend just to wish on the Valentine Day.
Oh, nice.
So that is out of the box things.
That gives him brownie points.
ECU was created, yeah.
There were many other unique things like some people already created the game somewhere. Some created the personal expense manager. So that kind of unique things like people are creating. And like one of the guy has created, I think the whole website in the different language that I don't understand. I thought like it cannot be generated using LaraCopilot, but LaraCopilot did it very well.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's sweet, how like just I don't know. I'm just still amazed at how AI is taking over the world here. If you follow along with the AI space, it changes. It feels like what, weekly, daily,
Yeah.
and there's always new models, always this new stuff.
Yeah.
Has it been kind of hard trying to keep up with all the AI stuff that's sort of just coming out?
Yeah.
And
So currently, like we are using the Anthropic for the AI provider.
all right,
But like in near time, we will add the more models and more AI providers to just get the leverage of maximum. Because few models are better in the code generation, few models are better in the image generation, few models are better in the reasoning. So that kind of multi-model we are implementing into LaraCopilot.
oh, that's good. Yes. So have I missed anything with LaraCopilot from sort of the development side?
Building the LaraCopilot, there is one challenge because right now there is no web container kind of thing available directly in the market which can run the backend and give you the preview instantly. So that we have built customly as a web container. So like PHP will be defaultly configured, Laravel will be defaultly configured, and user can just plug and play the things on the preview. So that is the main challenge because AI code generation is not that much challenging compared to the build your own web container. So that we have resolved, and that web container and the AI generation we combine, and that's itself the LaraCopilot.
Nice, nice. I know you said sort of you started with a list of like 600 people that were interested from the beginning. Have you seen the growth sort of steady since that first initial launch? And
Yeah, I mean, like first initial launch with which we did in Laracon US. So in that launch on the first day, we had 600 to 700 plus projects got created, especially through the community in Laracon US.
Right.
And at that point, we felt that yes, it's a good start. And then gradually over the period of time, we were started spreading the word out. We were keep adding more features. So if I give you the current states, then every day on an average, we have 5 to 6 new projects being created.
Right.
A lot of people come from the search engine itself. Some people come from the Google. Some people come from the different network. And our model is like pay as you go. So on an average per day, we have also one paid customer on the portal itself.
That's awesome.
So people just come on the portal, they create the prompt, they see the project, they see the front end, they see the back end. At the same time, they really like it. Then they pay more like $5 for 10 credits, and then they start writing more prompts.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. I know there's a whole lot of like AI is all the rage now. You have all these other AI tools. Like what makes LaraCopilot so special for us as Laravel developers?
Well, for Laravel developers, I can say that LaraCopilot is the only platform in which you can create your entire MVP, not just about front end, back end, in which we take care of all the code level standards as well. So the code which you get after your project is something which immediately you can connect with your GitHub and start building more things on top of it. So even in past, some of the agencies or some of the companies, one of the corporate big company also came in. They built 5 to 6 websites through the Copilot, and they did the code survey through their internal team. They liked the code and they asked us that we want to do the extended version of it. So for Laravel community, if you want to build something, if you don't want to invest more time in it, just write a simple prompt and you see things, and then you get the code and just go over it.
That's awesome. So how do you see this LaraCopilot? Like, I know it's hard to predict the future, but how do you see like the next year playing out? Just trying to more people just using it creatively, or do you think it's going to change much with basically the rise of AI throughout the whole community? Or I guess how do you see the future working out?
Yeah, I think what we see as a future also thanks to Laravel, because giving us more and more tools on top of it. So as a future, we see that of course AI is booming. There are so many different platforms, but our entire vision and focus is surrounded through Laravel ecosystem. So in future, in coming time, we have already started integrating Laravel AI SDK within that, the Boost as well within that, and also on top of that, we want to integrate more Laravel ecosystem within the platform itself. So integration with Laravel Cloud, with Nightwatch, with Inertia. So the end product which you get out of LaraCopilot is integrated with all the tools and all the techniques which is surrounded through Laravel as an ecosystem.
Right.
That's where the product becomes more and more mature, the result becomes more sharper, and that's how people will love the product.
Yeah, and well, speaking of you loving the product, how often are you using it? Is it every day for you now? It's like ingrained into you.
Not every day for me, but whenever I have some ideas, or whenever I speak with customers, they have some ideas. So they say that we use Lovable. I tell them that give me the same prompt, and we create the same prompt in LaraCopilot, and I share the one URL of Lovable, one URL of Copilot, in which in Copilot they see the backend, they see the graphs, charts, which they love the most.
Yeah.
So I use it whenever I have to create MVPs through the conferences or through the meetings I meet with them. So that's how I use it.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Well, I guess to sort of close this out, is there anything you want to mention, about LaraCopilot that I missed that the community needs to know about?
Yeah, I want to share one thing to community, that LaraCopilot got invented through community itself. And I want to make sure that every single, not only Laravel developer, or you are the founder, or you are part of an ecosystem, just go over the website, just see what results it creates actually. Some of the people came to us and then they realized that give amazing results. So I want everyone just to go over it, watch out. Also in future, we are coming with marketplace. So in marketplace, we want to have agencies, companies, freelancers, contributors, they all can become part of LaraCopilot as an ecosystem,
Right.
where their profile and companies will also be listed. So in case if someone wants to work with them, they can also work along with working with LaraCopilot. That's a simple message to community. Just go for it, try it, you'll love it for sure.
I love it. Vishal, thank you so much for coming and joining me and talking about the LaraCopilot.
It's always a pleasure.
And we're looking forward for Laracon India, and just appreciate you, and thanks for being a part of the community here.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks for making us shine.
We try our best. That's what we do. That's what we try to do here.